Peace, this is Prince Razael, and today I want to talk about astrology. Astrology was a tool that we created to be able to keep up with the current cycles of energy that's coming in and that's exiting our planet, and also just around, the universe as a whole. Because if we didn't understand the changes in the cycles, we wouldn't be able to, if something happened, we would just be, out of luck because we don't understand anything. So when we use astrology, we can pretty much predict when a new cycle is coming in, when a new wave of energy is coming in, and also when something is going out. So we can place ourselves in a position to, get on that current of new energy and not stay on that current, layer of energy. So we won't, end up hurting ourselves. Also, the 7 inner planets that I titled this video it's not that the ancients didn't know that we had 10 planets. Because if you look on the walls of Egypt, you can see that they had like a big sun in the middle and they had 9 planets around it. So we always knew it was 10 planets. But the reason it's so much emphasis on the 7 inner planets is like it's 7 days of the week. It's so much, energy geared towards that because they represent the 7 chakras. And the 7 chakras are within us. So the 7 inner planets directly affect us more so than the 3 outer planets that I'll do a video about later on. So the whole purpose of the 7 inner planets is they resonate with the 7 chakras. The crown chakra represents the sun, the third eye represents the moon, the throat represents Mercury, the heart represents Venus, the solar plexus represents Mars, the sacral chakra represents Jupiter, and the root chakra represents Saturn. That's why when you get a natal chart done, you can see basically the aspects that the planets was in. For example, if your sun is in Libra and you are aware of that information, you can kind of understand how you are, as opposed of, you going on with your life and you don't understand why you have certain likes and you have certain dislikes. There's a reason, it's a science behind all of this. And that's the whole point of astrology, so you can understand how you are and you can understand your relationship with everybody else. Because the more you understand about yourself, the more you can understand why certain people react to you a certain way and why others react to you in a different way. It all starts with you understanding yourself, understanding your chakras, and understanding your inner planets. For example, a lot of people, just going through life and they have a lot of questions. They're like, well, why is this happening? Why do I feel out of place? Why don't I know what to do with my life? It's because you don't have access to your natal chart. You can get them online free nowadays, so there's really no excuse. But a lot of people don't take astrology seriously because they're like, well, there's really no way to prove this because, yeah, it is on the energetic level, on the metaphysical level. Like, you can't really touch and feel it. It's really a more, intuitive thing because it is a tool of divination. That is the case. So a lot of people can't really roll with that. But again, if you understand the cycle, you will understand why astrology is becoming more and more prominent, as we move forward. And, a lot of religious people and people who think like that, they don't take it seriously. They kind of losing their way in a sense because, that energy is going out. So I would advise all of you, if you already haven't, get your natal chart done and, so you can better understand yourself, understand the cycles, and understand everybody else. And it pretty much answers all the questions. You can understand, why you do things, why you don't do things, why you feel a certain way about certain things, and why you feel a different way about other things. It's all in your natal chart. It's all in astrology. It's a tool for us to use if you take it seriously. The same thing with numerology, the same thing with the tarot cards. It's all for us to use so we can better understand ourselves and our relationship to the universe. So that's my brief introduction into astrology, the 7 inner planets. I'll do the outer planets at a later date. Peace and hotep.